All right, all right, all right. It is Monday. Hope you had yourself a good weekend. I did, and it is Monday, so we are doing sovereign citizens. But today we're not just going to take a look at any old sovereign citizen. We are going to be looking at this scumbag, Darrell Brooks. Now, if you do not know who this man is, he is the one that decided that he was going to take his SUV and plow it into a bunch of people that were celebrating Christmas in a parade. This man killed 6 people and injured dozens other, just for whatever reason, religious, political, for whatever reason. This man decided that he was going to take that vehicle and he was going to try to end as many lives as he could with it. And unfortunately, he did succeed. But his ass is in jail now, permanently. He was found guilty on all those charges, thankfully. And we're gonna... I don't know what it is with these sovereign citizens, thinking that they can just binge watch a whole bunch of Law and Order, and they know what they're doing. But I don't know where they're getting that. But he decided that he was going to be his own lawyer. He decided that he was going to be his own lawyer. And he was going to win this shit, right? Nope. So, we're gonna watch this crazy son of a bitch try to call the state of Wisconsin to the stand. I'm not even making it up. Here we go.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Or you may call your first witness. Actually, your second witness.
The defense would like to call the plaintiff, state of Wisconsin, to the stand.
Your Honor, I object. The objection is noted. It is sustained. Call your next witness, please.
Reason for the sustain?
Not relevant. And you haven't named a person to go along with it.
The subpoena was accepted, Your Honor.
I'll take the issue up outside the presence of the jury if necessary. Call your next witness, please.
Well, I would like to make an oral tennis motion to dismiss for failure to appear by the plaintiff and for failure to state a claim from which relief can be granted.
Yeah, see, the corporation didn't show up, so I'm supposed to go free. The corporation didn't show up, so I'm supposed to go free.
I will take that up outside the presence of the jury. Next witness, please.
So is the state not present?
Mr. Brooks, I'm not going to address that any further while the jury's present. I'll take that up outside their presence. Call your next witness, please.
Yeah, we're watching that too. That's right. Just look through your notes. You know you're fucked.
The defense calls Nicholas Kirby.
All right, now let's get to the part where she explained why that's all a bunch of bullshit and he can't do it.
Mr. Brooks, I'm reviewing this for completeness, and you have simply put on here state of Wisconsin plaintiff. That's an entity. You have to name a person, sir. The date. Well, the date we would fill in. So I'll have it shown to the state, and they can let me know their position on that.
Any legal basis why that would not be accepted, Your Honor?
You have to have a person named, sir, so that they can come and testify. You only have an entity named.
Is it not true that under the Sixth Amendment I have the right to face my accuser?
Mr. Brooks, let me hear from the state.
Yes, Your Honor, I agree with the court's assessment. The subpoena does not state a person. The subpoena form specifically indicates that the person requesting the subpoena is to indicate the witness's name and address. Mr. Brooks has simply written the word state of Wisconsin plaintiff for the witness name. The state of Wisconsin is an entity. It's not a person. The state of Wisconsin cannot testify at these proceedings, so the subpoena should be rejected, Your Honor.
Your Honor, on the grounds that every document that was filed in this matter stated that the state of Wisconsin was the plaintiff, which would lead me to believe that the state of Wisconsin is who's bringing the claim against my client. How could they not be subpoenaed to testify if they're the plaintiff? And under the Sixth Amendment, I have the right to face my accuser. My accuser in this matter is the plaintiff, which is the state of Wisconsin. Attorney Opper also brought up that it didn't.
This is painful. Okay, I'm trying really hard not to constantly slam down the pause button and just rant for 15 minutes straight. I'm trying real hard.
Have an address on there. None of my subpoenas had addresses, as we went on the record, and that was stated that a lot of the paperwork that I have don't have a lot of the people's addresses on there, and those subpoenas were accepted. So I don't see the difference with this subpoena not being accepted for the reasons that Attorney Opper just stated.
Mr. Brooks, in relation to that subpoena, based upon my review for completeness, this court would note you have not named a person, you've named an entity, and the subpoena will be kept on file as part of the court record, but I'm not going to require the state of Wisconsin to testify in this case because they are an entity and you have not named a person.
Are they not, or are they not the plaintiff, Your Honor?
They are the plaintiff in this case, sir.
And why are they not able to testify, being that they...
Sir, you've named an entity, not a person. People are called...
He thinks he's so slick. The dude thinks he is so fucking slick. This is gonna get him off. This is not guilty. Didn't work for a fucking second.
To the witness stand to testify. You have had an opportunity to cross-examine every single person who has been called by the state to testify in this trial. I believe that your Sixth Amendment rights have been complied with.
Not if I'm not allowed to face my accuser, Your Honor. My accuser in this matter would be the state of Wisconsin. And with all due respect...
I believe your Sixth Amendment rights in that regard have been complied with.
I'm requesting a written judicial finding of fact and conclusion of law on this issue for the grounds that I just stated. It was seen, based on the Sixth Amendment, that I'm not being awarded the chance to face my accuser, which I should be awarded that based on the Sixth Amendment. If I'm not able to face my accuser, then how can a claim even stand? How can a claim be brought against my client if I'm not able to face the accuser?
So this case is a criminal case in a court of competent jurisdiction in the state of Wisconsin, Waukesha County. This case was initiated initially by the filing of a criminal complaint. Then there was a preliminary hearing where probable cause was found. After that point, there was an information that was filed. And at some point, an amended complaint, perhaps even a second amended complaint, was filed as well, putting you on notice of the charges and the factual basis for those charges, along with the statutes that are alleged to have been violated. I'm not going to explain any further why you can't call the state of Wisconsin in the way that you've subpoenaed them or attempted to subpoena them for the reasons I've already stated. I understand where you might disagree with the court's ruling, but my ruling stands, and I'm not requiring the plaintiff in this case to serve that subpoena in any way for the defects I've already noted.
May I state for the record?
And I'm also not going to issue a written decision on that. The record speaks for itself.
May I state for the record, Your Honor, that I have not even seen a complaint in this matter, and the jurisdiction still has yet to be proven, which is another thing that needs to be challenged. There has not been proven that there's subject.
Yeah, see, that didn't work. That didn't work. He threw those anchors out, and it didn't work. I mean, I'll give it to him. He ran through the entire list for the sovereign citizen to drag this fucking trial down for as long as he possibly could. And they had to just drag him along, kicking and screaming the entire way. Again, I love the fact that he wanted to be his own lawyer. And even that was a struggle. Because they, if you are going to represent yourself, you have to actually, be competent to do it. And he wasn't competent. Okay. He was, they were telling him, this is a bad idea. Don't do it. I'm going to do it. Don't do it. I'm going to do it. Fuck this guy. I'll show you the box for it. Let me show you that. His little box for it that he made because he didn't want the cameras taking pictures of him. All right, let's watch this clown make himself a box for it because he got tired of the cameras being on him. The limelight was just too much for him.
Instruction either. That was given to them at the time. I don't know that it needs to
He's
be
inconvenienced, must have been,
reread,
right?
but I think we need to consider that as well. And that was my version of 152. All right, so let me go through the list
Come on.
from the state. Turning to page 61. So I've considered the request by the state. I am going to rely on what information they put in the charging document. I'm going to deny the request to include the specific case numbers. There's evidence, of course, that was received regarding the 2 separate cases out of Milwaukee County that form the basis for both of the bail jumping counts. It will be up to the jury to review the evidence and make a determination. As to the verdict forms, though, that were referenced previously, at least the description of them in the jury instructions, that so as it relates to this.
There you go, look at that. He didn't get to keep it up. We're gonna watch that shit too.
The state is asking that I simply, I need the bailiffs to move the boxes away from his face. I need to be able to see him. He can keep them on the table, but they need to be moved off to the side. And if he does it one more time, then I will instruct the bailiffs to take the boxes away. Those are trial prep materials. If there's something in those materials related to jury instructions, he should take those out now. Otherwise, they need to be moved away from the microphones and away from blocking his face.
Yeah, he don't want to play no more. Matlock's not fun.
Mr. Brooks, do you have any position on the verbiage of jury instruction 70 on page 65?
Ask me no question. Are you my accuser? Are you my accuser, Your Honor?
All right, he's choosing not to answer, so I'll mute him again. It's unfortunate that he's deciding not to participate in this. I agree with the state. I don't need to highlight with that second paragraph. I will take that out. But
Yeah, he it did not go the way he thought it was gonna go, and now he don't want to play no more. He don't want to play no more. Turns out that you trying to binge watch Law and Order doesn't make you one. I mean, who knew, right? But yeah, ultimately, he got himself convicted on those six murders, and the people that he injured, and he is going to be going away for a very, very long time where he needs to be. But yeah, that's just that was throughout the entire trial. I mean, I can show you hours of him just throwing tantrums left and right. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I hope you found this video to be illuminating, and we will be back on Wednesdays with Karens. Until then, have yourself a very, very wonderful day.